Hey YouTube, been a while since I did a video, so I figured I'd do an update because I'm about to launch some new products into my Etsy store. So I thought I'd give a real quick how-to on how I'm creating some of the new stuff. I'll be posting some of that today. I'm starting to do icons. So I had a few. I had the Puppet Master series, but that was pretty much Puppet Master series and Vampiro were the only two that I actually had on there. So I thought I'd do a quick review. First, I get a blank piece of paper, and I pick which one of these I want to do. Now, I'm going to be doing these in two different ways, actually, I think. I'm going to do some film stills, is what I'm going to call them, and then I'm also going to be doing the regular drawings that I normally do. And the reason for that is because the drawings take quite a bit longer, and with the holidays, it's just, I don't have enough time to do, oh, that's making the camera move when I move that. I'm sorry about that. It'll just make it easier for me to keep up. Also, just a quick reminder, don't forget, I only do one of each. I don't repeat, so if you want it, you better get it, because when it's gone, it is gone. I do variations, different colors, different cabochons, stuff like that, but I never make the exact same piece more than once. Which also brings me to today. I actually had a meeting, and some of my stuff is actually going to be in a brick or mortar store. I am going to be putting the link down in the comments because I'm still having trouble getting it to actually link on the screen itself. So go check them out if you're in the Cincinnati area. It's a little antique-y refurbished shop, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's called Treasure Alley, and it's over in the Westwood area. Again, I will link to the shop there. All right, back to original. Blank piece of paper. Oop, that's not focusing. Hello, there we go. Focus. Cabochon or tray that you want to do. And then I do a raw trace with an X-Acto knife. Okay, so you may be asking me why I do this. Now, I did have some trays before that I could just actually draw directly on because they were flat. These trays in particular, or any of the trays that have what I call, I don't know if that's going to focus or not, but it's got dimples. And the dimples show in the paint, so hence the blank paper. Another way that I also will be putting art into these is I use a Bamboo program, which is basically a drawing program for the computer. So I will do the drawings on the computer. Then I will do this method, only I will have an image on the piece of paper, which I don't know if any of you guys have seen, but I have some shirts available on Etsy, and those drawings that are on there are actually my drawings, and I'm going to also be putting them into necklace form. All right. Then this goes into the bottom. Now, some of them I paint black, and some of them I leave silver. It just depends on the color of, like, most of my stuff I do is in grayscale. I think I'm going to start doing some color, but just not yet. Alright, so let's pretend, alright, painted it black. This one's been sitting here drying, so I'm just going to go ahead and use it. Basically, I just take some basic black. Well, actually, here we go. I have some black right here. I don't know why, I just love grayscale. So, and I will make a differentiation between if I've actually drawn it and if I'm going to do a movie still, because there is a huge difference. I still create it when I do a movie still, but I haven't actually drawn it, so. Alright. Basically, I'm mostly wanting to get it along the edge right there because I don't like the way it reflects. Don't ask. I don't know why. Kind of weird like that. Then I get my glue. Usually I have a piece of paper down. I squirt some glue on the piece of paper. There we go. Get a paintbrush. Spread some glue all over the paper. Put it in there. Get in there nice and tight. that creates a nice smooth surface for me to draw on. Then take a little bit more glue. Oh, there seems to be actually, yikes. All right. Technical difficulties, bear with me. All right. Helps if you open the glue, by the way, just in case you were wondering. Then I put a coating on the paper. Just a nice little like decoupage to make sure it's going to stay in there. And then from there, basically I just let it dry. And then I can draw on them. I can just doodle all over them. It'll be a nice clean surface. It's like drawing on paper, but not exactly. I'm just going to leave the camera angle the way it is. This is the other thing. These are the ones that have been going up. And I just got some cabochons in. So I'm doing some Christmas colors. I just did red. However, the reds are only going to be available, except for the skeleton hands, at the shop that I had just mentioned. Alright, so for this one, I think I'm just going to do what I call a wash. Need some more paper towel. So not organized, sorry. But if you've been to my Etsy shop, then you will see on there I actually have some detail painted ones. These I actually do mold myself. This particular mold I did actually purchase, but I have created my own special molds. Basically carving out silicone. Again, it's a matter of I gotta crank the product out, so sometimes I will have to buy molds. Now, the green and the red are not going to be glow, because I know a lot of the stuff, if you go look on my site, is glow, and I do love glow. But these guys are not. I did not use any of the glow powder. This just helps give it a little bit of definition, and the particular product that I use to do the wash is like a metally like paint, so I just think it looks particularly good. So after I'm done washing, because I think I'm going to wash all the green, I'm going to have skeletons in green, Victorian lady in green. Basically what I'll do is, I don't believe in glue. Glue and me just don't mix. So what I'll do is actually mix up some resin, put some resin in the bottom of this, and then paint resin over the top. So when you do purchase one of my items, they will be actually resin set in the cabochon. They will not be glued. I don't know, it's just me. It's just the thing I got about glue. Another thing I'm going to be working on, I got a lot of website work to do because a lot of stuff is going to be inactive right now because it's actually in a store. Also, I'm going to be making an announcement that I do free gift with purchases. Usually it's little guys like this. Sometimes it's a ring. It just depends. Sometimes it's just little experiments that I've done that I just don't feel like selling. I just want somebody to have. Hopefully they'll find enjoyment in it. So, I will be posting the gift with purchase for the holidays. Most of the time it's a poison apple, so you never know. All right. So, yeah, that's basically what I've been up to. It's been a while since I put up a video. Getting ready to do a whole bunch of the drawings. I just did some, and like I said, I did a red batch. A lot of them are in the store, but some of them aren't. So I'm going to start doing more icons for drawing, some horror icons in particular. Let me know in the comments below, is there any icons you would like me to take a stab at doodling? So here's the reds. I think the reds turned out really well. I also got to go in the shop because you will notice on there, it's really hard to list on Etsy, like the variations, and for you to get to see it, because you're not going to click on it if you don't want the particular item that's in the window. So I've wrestled back and forth, paying for all the items to be up separate versus just adding variations. So I'm still going back and forth on that, because every time you post, you do have to pay. So we'll figure that one out. She's going to be going up today. So yeah, check out Treasure Alley. I will show a lot more of these. This isn't dry enough to... Typically I let them dry like a few hours before trying to draw on them, otherwise it creates a mess. But yeah, so that's how I get a nice clean surface to draw on, is just put a little paper in the bottom, and then it makes it so much easier to draw on, or do your drawings online. Like my bamboo program, I just do it on the computer, print it out, and well, that's how I got the shirts that are on Etsy. Is basically that's a printed out vinyl version that I put on a shirt. I'm going to start doing them in the necklace version as well. And hope everybody's having an absolute great day. If you have any questions or would like any more, sorry, I can't apparently touch the table without that moving. Just let me know, and I hope everybody has an excellent day. Thank you. Happy cosplay, happy life.